Hey guys, it is your boy Leroy Hawkson here again on Esports Africa News EAN. And today we are here again with someone familiar. You all know who he is. I don't really need to introduce him again. He's the president of the Esports Association Ghana in the person of Kwesi Hayford. Today we are here to discuss Ghana's unfortunate absence at the Commonwealth Esports Championships that ended yesterday. And we're going to talk about that, talk about the players and all that. So stay tuned and we'll get right to it. But Kwesi, let's just start right off the bat and let me find out from you what happened. Why were we not able to be at the Commonwealth Esports Championships?
Thank you, Leroy, for this interview. I appreciate the fact that you called to let the whole world knows our position and why we're not able to make it. Well, it's nothing that I don't think that it's a strange thing that has never happened before. Basically, we were preparing, we're getting ready to go. We went through the interview, we went through the visa process, but unfortunately, priority visas were withdrawn. This information we didn't get to know about it just by the UK government issued a global communique that they've put on hold all priority visas to process other normal visas, and that really affected our visas as well. So we didn't get the visas, and once you don't have a visa, you can't travel.
Ghana was supposed to be sending a representative for the open section of the eFootball and the female section of eFootball as well, and we're supposed to send our women's Rocket League team for the competition. Tell us more about the members of these teams. Kalu, he goes by Wicked and Jovial.
Kalu, Kinda,
Mushkin.
Kinda. So Kinda plays for the EE football for the ladies, and then we have Thelma, Akofa, Debbie, and Monica for Rocket League. These girls were meeting almost every week, twice in a week at the Esports Academy to practice to get themselves ready. I think the opportunity was there for us to go, and I told the girls that when they get there, they should just enjoy themselves. Though it's competitive, it was going to be an eye opener for esports in Ghana. Parents to get to know that, oh, okay, it's not just about playing video games, but there's a career pathway to it. This would have really make a mark on the esports landscape in Ghana. Well, we've already done that a little bit, but I think that we being there would have given us a different narration altogether for esports in Ghana and in Africa. I know Kenya was able to make it, South Africa was able to make it, some other countries couldn't make it, but all the same, we keep on telling the narratives and pivoting that, hey, yes, the Commonwealth Games were supposed to be there, but due to one or two, we weren't there. And parents that, especially for these players, parents really supported them and were looking for the best for them. So when such a thing happens, it dashes the hopes of parents, and it makes all the work that has been done along the line a bit difficult to explain to parents that this is it. But we still have opportunity to other events to really push forward. So we look out for those things.
Yeah, we have to be impressed by our fellow our African brothers and sisters who went to represent the continent at the event. Kenya, South Africa almost getting into the gold and silver medal places of the open Rocket League competition. They finished fourth. Unfortunately, were defeated by Australia to that place. It's just nice to see them try. Nice to see, not try, but nice to see them compete. Nice to see them show that they are on the level of their European brothers and Asian brothers and sisters as well. Like Sylvia got. Okay, let me just call her Queen Arrow because I don't want to butcher her last name. But she came out to say that it cannot be the GEF and it cannot be the Commonwealth Esports Championships if Africa is left out. And when Africa was there, Africa represented itself well. What did you make of our brothers and sisters at the event?
I think that it was great. Even you see, I would say that esports is levels, right? Yeah. Just like every game, you start from level 1 to level 2, and this Commonwealth game was a level for us, an entry level for Africa to be there, and it's going to continue like that. I mean, this is the first level. Some were able to make it, some didn't go. And those who were able to make it also tried, also telling us that they are gamers in Africa and they need that opportunity. And so for the countries that were there, I know they represent themselves. Whatever level at which they played at, South Africa did well, Kenya did well. Yeah. They were there. That's the one most important factor, that they represented Africa. And you know, the next stage or the next one will be another level for us to even prove ourselves more. And it will continue like that until Africa win medals at these events. And it goes for every global tournament that Africa needs to be there. It's not global without Africa. Yeah. It's never global. How can you call an event global when an entire continent of 54 countries is not part? It doesn't matter whether the gamers are pro or not pro. It doesn't matter where the gamers are coming from. It matters that we also get our feet wet in the waters, to be there to represent, to showcase what we have, and to open up the gate for all those future generations who say, yes, 10 years back, 20 years back, we were able to go, and we are here today because some people paved the way for us.
Looking at the experience we've had with the Commonwealth Games, what are your thoughts for the Olympics? Do you think we should go more? This is something I even asked the Melita, Dr. Melita. Do you think we should, in terms of the Olympics, we should be more traditional, lean more to games that are focused more to traditional sports, or sort of VR and the like, that will get people moving physically instead of just sitting down behind a console? What is your thoughts on that?
When people say because of people sitting down, I normally laugh because I'll give a scenario. So what does footballers do? They use their leg to play, right?
Yeah.
What does basketball players do? They use their hands to play the ball.
They also use their feet. They run with their feet.
They run with their feet, right? Yeah. We use our mind, and we use our eyes, and we use our hands at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's you know that research has shown that the effort we use in gaming is as the same as somebody running on the football pitch. It is there. I mean, so I really don't think that it should skew towards sports games. Well, if they want to, and if there's a budget to do all sports game, esports, it also depends on the availability of the games and their competitiveness.
Yeah.
If they are, So I think that they are popular games, and they are tier 1 games that can always be factored into the Olympics and make sure that there's a wider reach. You know, if you bring a newer game that a lot of people doesn't have a community to play, it will be very difficult to get people to play. At the end of the day, they don't have the massive support from the gaming community as you would like to.
So, but Hayford, if you make it, you bring in tier 1 games like, let's say, Counter-Strike, the League of Legends and the like, Valorant and all the like, and you come to, let's say, a country like Ghana, we don't normally play games like
these games, yes.
These games. So it's sort of when it comes to these competitions, they are going to be basically having the advantage. We will be left out. We will be treated like
definitely. Definitely. So there need to be a consultative consultative ideas that will cover the entire globe. Because it's on Olympics, to really see, okay, from Africa, Asia, which are the common games. I mean, they need to have data to really collect what games that a lot of people, because I mean, yes, the Olympics, they have variety of games, right? Variety of games at the Olympics. And it's not every country that participates in all the games. Some participate, we are strong in boxing, so you find Ghana, I don't see us doing javelin. I don't see us doing maybe ice skating or whatever. But you know, there are always games that we will go in for, because we are. If it's football, we are in there. If it's boxing, we are in there. There will always be games that we are skewed towards, because it's very interesting with our culture, with our lifestyle here in Africa. So those are some of the things that I think will, I know they will try to broaden the scope so that they will get a lot more member federations or member organizations to be part of the Olympics, so that Africa, Asia, Europe, Americas, all the, it will be a continent, it will be a global participation within the esports space, rather than just tier 1, tier 2 games.
But those are the ones that bring in the numbers, you know. And you have to admit that the Olympics is basically still an operation that is interested in making a profit. We were talking about Istanbul and the preparations for Ghana's preparations towards that.
Well, yes, Istanbul is fast approaching. We need to start preparing for it. We just wanted this Birmingham to pass away. We have to console the players. So that has been done. We just have to. The key thing is that we're waiting for that TPT Global Esports meeting, where we'll get the understanding of the next. There's a timeline to it that when we are supposed to submit players, and then that would also inform our qualifiers for the selecting. You know, we very transparent. Every tournament we need to do a selection, except that if it's a new game that we don't have a community, then we'll have to fall on some certain players, bring them in, put them into training, and let them go and play. I think there are opportunities this time around. We are competing in Street Fighter. There is PUBG Mobile there, which is very great because it's a team base. And then there's eFootball as well. So we are participating in 3 teams. I wish I have chosen Dota 2. Now we're trying to build a team for Dota 2.
Okay.
So
how is that going?
I am not really scared about whatever. I mean, I want to create opportunity for a lot of Ghanaians as much as possible. You understand? Then I'm super excited about building a team and getting people to represent Ghana on the world stage in esports, and that is what wonderful for me to always chatter the agenda.
Yeah. Ghana, things are just moving quickly, moving fast. This year just seems to hit you. Is it not getting a little bit too much, especially for you who is usually at every event?
This is a pathway we've created for ourselves, and at the beginning, it's just like any construction site. Somebody's doing that, somebody is doing that. It's all normalized when things have been put in place, all the structures are ready. So right now, it is for us to engage as much as possible to build the foundations. And what is esports without tournaments? It comes tournament upon tournament, preparation, playing after preparation. Every tournament counts, no matter how small that tournament is. It counts. It helps to engage the players. It helps to give the players opportunity to play among themselves. And the more they play, the more they get to fine-tune themselves and build up their skill level. So tournament after tournament this year, from GFA to levels up to from kickoff. We started the year with kickoff. Then, I even lost track some of the tournament that we've done. We keep on moving and moving, and I think that it's just great that we have a wonderful time playing.
Before I let you go, you are also the founder of Roots, and you seem to be teasing something lately. Can you tell me what exactly it is, so that okay, it's not for me, it's for
I think you should call me
audience.
and talk about Roots.
It's for the audience. It's for the audience, not for me. It's for the audience.
Well, I can't tell you. I can't. Yes, we've got something big coming. I think that I've helped other me. I help other esports entities to build up their esports teams.
Yeah.
But I haven't done so much for my own team. And now it is time to reveal the players and reveal all the guys behind you hear about Roots, you hear about, but who are those Roots? Who are they? Who are the players? What is their mission? Where are we going? I want to show what Africa can make. And sometimes, so we are coming out with certain things that will help shaping the space. I mean, we are not following anybody. We tend to we do things in our own time. And I think that within the next, and my birthday is next month. So that's propelling everything to make sure that we build ourselves for what Root is. Root was born out of players and being like a family and being together. So we've had teams based in South Africa before. I mean, the only Ghanaian team to have a team based in South Africa. And they were in tier 1 tournament in South Africa, Metal State tournament and other stuff. And along the line, we still have one, the captain part of the current Root team. And that was a PUBG team. Currently, we have FIFA, we have eFootball, we have MK. Our MK guy is from Malawi. So these are some of the things that we're really going to really push and say that we are an Africa team which has players or pro players from other countries. And I think that we need to showcase. I haven't focused on that. They know that I haven't focused on giving them the props, but now we're trying to build the stage and make sure that this is an esports team that is really empowered to do great things in Africa. So we're excited about what is coming up. Yeah, you should be watching out. We are really coming up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a blast.
I can't let you go without asking this, because my little brother has been bothering me about it ever since I asked him about it. He wants to know when the Brawlhalla tournament is coming so that he can prepare.
The Brawlhalla tournament, I think we scheduled the Brawlhalla for September.
Oh, okay.
I'm super excited about it. So we'll schedule that for September. My little son also is a Brawlhalla. He thinks he's a champion. He's been beating everybody in the house. He knows all the character. He's just 9 years. And I told him about it and he's preparing for it. So even if I get 4 or 5 people who will have that Brawlhalla championship.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so that is how we are wrapping up here on the EAN podcast with me, Leroy Hawkson. Thanks to Kwesi Hayford for spending time with me and listening to me rant a little bit. But thank you also for listening as well. We'll definitely get back to Kwesi to talk about various tournaments and various things that are happening in the Ghana esports space. And yeah, just thanks so much for joining us, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.